If this is your first time visiting my channel, I would like to welcome you. One of the things I want to talk about on this channel is something that I deal with personally, and that's PCOS and endometriosis. PCOS stands for polycystic ovary syndrome. I was diagnosed with this back in my mid-20s. I went to my OBGYN one year for my annual appointment, and I was letting her know what I was experiencing in my body, and I just knew this wasn't normal. I was experiencing excess facial hair growth, weight gain, especially in my abdominal area, and my cycles was irregular, that I would get them maybe 3 to 4 times a year. And so after telling her this, she said, I think you have PCOS, but I want to confirm through a vaginal ultrasound. And so once she did that ultrasound, it was confirmed that I did have a cyst on my ovary. Now, I know back then, I don't know about now, that there wasn't much known about PCOS. Doctors just think that women have a lot of men hormones in their body, that we have a lot of estrogen. And they also think that our genetics and the environment play a big part or influences of this condition that women have. Moving forward to 2013, I start to feel a lot of pain in my pelvic area on my right side. And the pain was just so unbearable that I couldn't sleep at night. Every move that I made, it would just hurt. And it just felt like somebody was stabbing me with a knife. That's how severe the pain was. And I just knew that this wasn't normal. And so I went to the doctor, and they first did a vaginal ultrasound, and they saw a cyst that was on my right ovary, and it was a pretty large cyst. And so they believed that this was causing my pain that I was experiencing. So that is what was going on in my body. But I just knew that something else wasn't right, because prior to this, I never had pain with PCOS. I just was experiencing the facial hair growth and stuff like that. So I kept going back to the doctor saying, I got this pain. So she wanted to put me on birth control pills to stop my cycle for coming on, because at this point, my cycle began to be just normal from the years back from when I was diagnosed with PCOS. And so I didn't want to get on birth control, because my primary care doctor at the time said I need to lose weight. So I said, is there any other option that can be done? Because I'm just so tired of this pain. And so my doctor suggested that I have laparoscopy surgery. And so I agreed to that. And they just was going to go in and remove the cyst off my ovary so that my pain would lessen up. And so when they went in and did that, the doctor noticed that I had endometriosis. So this was my diagnosis point. And when they was doing the surgery, they saw that I had endometriosis. And this is what the tissue lining of the uterus grows outside the uterus. So this was really what was causing my pain that I was having. And so they removed the cyst and lasered some of the endometriosis tissue off. And because of both of these combined together, it enlarged my right ovary. So the doctor had to remove my right ovary. So now today I just have one ovary. And the doctor told me that my chances of having children was slim to none. But I didn't let that discourage me, because I have heard stories of women who had children that had PCOS or endometriosis. So I wasn't too discouraged about that. And then plus, I didn't want kids anyway, and still don't. And so I don't let that influence me of having this condition. But to the women out there, I pray and for you all that do want to have kids, that don't be discouraged. There's still hope. God is in control. That if you want that, you know, there's other options you can do now. There's adoption. And nowadays people are using surrogates to have and carry their children for them, because they're unable to carry the children or have children for some reason. So I pray that you women out there who do want kids and are experiencing these issues or symptoms, that you know that you're not alone, and that you still have options out there. The whole point of my testimony is to tell you all to be encouraged, and that my testimony may help somebody else to stay uplifted. During this whole process, I will be doing some research on my own about PCOS and endometriosis, and I would like to share with you all. I will also be doing new recipes because, you know, our diet can play a part of this inflammation that's in our body. And so I also want to be testing out things of teas and stuff like that. Now, some of this stuff may work and some of this stuff may not work. By no means I'm a doctor or OBGYN or anything like that. So the things that I share with you all are just for education purposes only. Just remember, ladies, stay up, stay encouraged. Don't let this defeat you. Even though this is going on in your body, you still have control over the symptoms, and you can combat them with different things. So I want to like share those things with you that I try, and maybe you can try them as well. Like always, I thank you for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn on your notifications so you'll know when I drop a new video. Bye.